Yeah. Okay. So you're going to do a Wizard of the Cloud. I think we should definitely do that.
Okay. All right. So this one is sent in by a lot of people. So thank you to everybody for your contributions. It's like they built a human staircase leading up to the wizard's.
The wizard would love that.
Pupit.
Yep.
What's
Pupit.
the pulp?
No, Pupit. That's where he turns into a booterfly.
So this is how to prank in school. School gets boring sometimes, so if you want to liven it up with a few pranks, who could blame you?
Thank you.
Someone who catches you doing
Well, no,
things?
even that, man. Okay, the question is, Griffin, and we haven't gotten into it, I'm sure we will, but when it comes to will they blame you, are they lovable pranks? Or are they like,
oh, that's interesting.
What have you
well,
done?
they run the gamut, Trav. Using your school supplies is a fun way to get started, or you could just prank friends with food tricks or electronic tricks.
Awesome. Electronic tricks.
That's
Okay.
great. That's
like Mysterio.
Yes.
Whenever
Are
Anonymous
drones involved?
Whenever Anonymous is in the news again, like, oh shit, they leaked all the Pentagon shit, I'll be like, what an electronic trick.
That's a great electronic trick.
Oh no, someone stole my identity and took all my Bitcoins. What a brutal electronic trick. Bunch of stinkers.
Well, actually, Griffin, with blockchain, it would be really difficult for someone to steal your Bitcoin.
Damn, you're right, Trav. That's a good enough reason for me to put all my money into Cybercoin, just
There you
like
go,
LeBron
buddy.
said to do.
LeBron said it?
Yeah, Super Bowl. Using school supplies. Replace correcting fluid with lip tint. So there's some fucked up, white out with lip tint. I guess
with lip
tint
smackers.
Lip smackers. Thoroughly clean out a bottle of correcting fluid, then snip off the brush. Glue in an old lip tint applicator and pour lip tint into the bottle. When your friend tries to borrow it, they'll be really confused.
Now, hold on. That seems like a lot of work for a little payoff.
Or
now,
even
a
no
better payoff would be like, while your friend's looking, pull out the whiteout and apply it to your lips. Like, then your friend's like, what the fuck are you doing? That's way better than your friend being like, okay, I guess this isn't whiteout.
The best part about that electronic trick is that it definitely is worse for the friend who sees you put whiteout on your mouth than you, the person who just put almost certainly extremely poisonous whiteout on your mouth. That's funny.
No, I'm saying if you're going to go to the trouble of cleaning out the bottle to put your lip tint in there, use it as lip tint.
Anyway, make edible school supplies from sugar paste to confuse your friends. Yeah, man. And then you start chowing down on your eraser or paper clips, and your friends won't know what's happening.
And they won't be your friends anymore.
Probably not once they find out that you have been cooking pencils.
I've seen a lot, guys. I've seen a lot of these types of suggestions in like Troom vids.
In what?
My kids are obsessed. Troom, you know, they're like Eastern European pals, and they make videos about how to like sneak candy into school.
Okay. Yeah, or one where you have to sneak a superhero into a movie theater, and it's like,
exactly.
Well,
or like
why
you
would
can only eat orange things? All that, you know, Troom.
Okay, my kids just watch a lot of educational stuff. So.
Oh yeah, this is educational because if you want to sneak, you know, candy buttons in, you can make a jacket decorated with candy buttons, and then the teacher won't know that the blue-eyed girl.
You could be teaching your kids about cost-benefit analysis to realize that that's a stupid thing to do. But come on,
they know they know that the cost of the snacks in the movie theater is ridiculous,
so high.
So they got to farm more beforehand, and they make a little like beret out of Razzles. You know?
Sure. A razzle beret.
Close.
Close. Pretty
there.
close.
We'll never come back. This is a drive-by joke.
Yep. Use clear nail polish to make a pencil useless. Paint the tip of a pencil with clear nail polish and let your friend borrow it. When they try to use it, it won't write.
That's perfect. I like that one.
That's a good cell phone, too.
A good what?
Self-own, because it's your pencil.
I thought you said cell phone.
I thought that, too.
I also thought that.
Man, if you pencil... If you had a pencil and you started talking into it like it was a cell phone,
that's funny.
I mean, come on.
Or you could paint clear nail polish all over your friend's cell phone.
That's cool.
Oh, that's good too.
Because then they try to put their finger to it and it won't work.
Yeah, or they put it to their face to make a phone call, and then they immediately huff it and pass out.
Put clear nail polish on your nails. Your friend's like, "Wow, your nails look healthy,
pretty shiny."
Gotcha.
Yeah,
stupid.
What if you put clear nail polish on your friend's nails and they're like, "Oh, thank you."
Add hot glue to your sharpener before letting someone borrow it. We're done with pencils and sharpeners and right.
Add hot glue to a tablet that is school supplied or whatever these days. Probably
remember those like you used to have to like crank them. They'd be on the wall.
Oh yeah, I used to crank it all the
I love
time.
that shit.
Yeah, I had to crank. I loved that.
Yeah.
Oh, with pencils,
things.
yeah.
Manual pencil sharpeners. That's what we had to deal with.
I used
So
to
it
have
chalk,
I had
no
a
whiteboards.
sharpened piece of obsidian that I would use to sharpen the pencil.
Yeah.
And my teacher would be like, "Where the fuck did you get that?" And I'd be like, "Back off."
Back off! I got it from Minecraft.
Time to take out your chest. Oh shit! Hold up! I gotta go Minecraft myself a pencil. I
What?
gotta dig down deep for the flint and make myself a pencil from Minecraft.
Oh shit! A creeper. No, that's
creeper
the
just
janitor.
outside.
Don't say that.
You don't say that about the janitor. He's cubey and green. Yeah.
No. Yeah. He's made of cubes. Yeah. Yeah.
Now give him
there,
a
but
hug.
for the grace of God goes
Give
out.
him a hug. I don't really.
Even if he wasn't made of cubes and green, I wouldn't do that.
Hug your exploding janitor.
Hug the
No.
exploding. I hate that noise he's making.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Make a crayon eraser for a pencil. This one
If
is.
you kill the janitor, you get feathers, and it's worth it.
That is worth it.
And creepers drop gunpowder, not feathers, but it's okay.
What the
Sorry,
fuck?
you
What?
Create a retracting pin with a spring. Isn't that?
Oh.
Wait, that's been
already part
invented.
of it.
Where
Yeah.
did you get those wonderful toys?
That's a great prank because your friend will then be like, "Hey, your pen's broken," and you'll be like,
Yeah.
"I know, I broke it."
So confuse your teacher. This is step 2, pulling pranks in the classroom.
Have mechanical pencils.
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
Yeah,
okay?
fucking own them.
Let's rip the bandage off. Why did someone invent a pencil lead destroyer? Because that's all they are. They don't write. They just break, and then you put more out, and they break again.
They made that shit so thin.
It's so thin and pointless.
Yeah.
It is good for pretending like you're giving yourself, like, I don't know, an injection or something.
Yeah,
that's
that's
always fun.
Hey,
Yeah, there's fun
that's
shit.
a good prank.
But you got to make sure you push the stopper down or it fucking hurts.
We're getting into the good stuff now. Confuse your teacher by changing their wallpaper to a screenshot so that when they try to click the icons, it doesn't work. But I'm
That is
sorry,
good.
if you get caught doing anything on your teacher's laptop,
Forget about it.
Yeah, going to
Fucking-
prison.
You're going down.
you're done.
You're going
done.
downtown.
Ink your sleeping friend. If they fall asleep in the
Whoa.
library or class, dip their fingers in an ink pad or makeup. You can also use a highlighter, then tickle their nose with a feather or tissue. When they go to scratch their nose, they'll get ink on their face.
Why not just
If you
put
wanna
ink
help-
on their face?
If you want to help them get it off, try a little hand sanitizer. That's a great point, Travis. As long as you're cut out the middleman
Right.
of the finger and just
Yeah.
put ink on your friend's fucking face.
Unless you're trying to convince them they got fingerprinted while they were asleep. That
Yes.
would work. It's like, oh man, you've been gone for so long. They took you downtown, and then like in Matrix, they just dropped you back off. And I think that there's some kind of mechanical worm in your tummy. We gotta get it out.
Yeah. Use a coffee cup to spill water on your teacher. That
What?
one's gonna go over great.
That is good.
There's a description here of how to create a prank cup using cling wrap, several layers of cling wrap, and a rubber band. And the more I read it, the more my brain rebels against itself.
Yeah.
Because it's a feat of engineering that I do not think is possible. But
All right, what do they suggest?
what? I'm not going to
What do
read
they
it.
suggest?
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Is why.
No, we
too
don't want to
much.
endorse
It's
it.
too much.
Can I just say a lot of these sound like something Travis, like middle school Travis would do, not because he was a creative prank genius, but because he had impulse control issues.
Well,
Not so
I
much
don't
like
think-
pranks, but just more like, oh, why did you do that? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think spilling water on your teacher is a great prank, but I do love the little tip they've added at the end here, which is to keep your teacher in a good mood after pulling this prank, have a towel and a real cup of coffee on hand for afterwards.
Sorry,
Do you-
Dolores. Here you go.
Sorry. Here, try yourself
Sorry.
up. You look fucking ridiculous.
I have access to coffee, so
Anyway, take
Hey,
this
I got you.
real
You
coffee.
take it with 2 creams, 1 sugar. Am I right?
Yeah.
How about a back rub?
Who's going to take a cup from you ever again when they
Yeah.
see you do this? When
Oh,
they
yeah.
see this,
Oh,
this,
yeah. No.
this feat of engineering that you have used to soak your teacher, who's going to be
You've
like,
just
"This
done an
cup for real."
incredible prank. You have undermined any
Yeah.
trust that teacher had for you for the rest of the year. The next parent teacher conference, your teacher's gonna be like, listen, they're getting straight A's because, of course, rule number 1, keep your grades up. But
They're like fucking Loki in here. Actually, you know what's fucked up? It doesn't say anything about keeping your grades up. in this
then guess what? WikiHow's playing a prank on you.
one. Ooh, that's
right?
good.
Because
Hey.
they're gonna have a hard time expelling you when you're valedictorian.
Yeah. Cover your teacher's desk in candy. This prank will actually make your teacher smile. You can even use candy to make a picture or spell out something for your teacher. Fuck you, Mr. Dennis.
But also enjoy these Mentos.
But it's Mentos, baby. Fucking
That's
Trav.
not a prank. Is that a prank?
It is Mentos in the picture. In the picture,
I wrote this one.
Oh, okay. Hey, tape 2 textbook pages together so your friend can't find them. Use double-sided tape to stick the front page to a chapter to a page before your friend won't be able to find it when they open their book, which is fun because they could be like, man, why are these 2 pages stuck together? And be like, I got really excited while reading about trigonometry and busted one, and I'm sorry for that. I apologize. Trigonometry just does it for me. I know how big that triangle is, and that gets my noodle going. Put balloons everywhere. Put them in hallways, classrooms, cafeterias, you name it. You could even fill a whole room with balloons. People won't be able to move without running into balloons.
Hey,
everywhere.
Hey, Jimmy, my son, you seem so tired and stressed. I have a lot on my plate, Mom. You don't understand the pressure. It started simple. I put some clear nail polish on a pencil, and everyone was like, "You're the prank king, Jimmy." And then I had to keep escalating, and now I'm blowing up millions of balloons so I can what? Put them in the hallway everywhere? Mom, what have I done? We need to move. I need to move schools, Mom.
I promise I'm not angry. I just need to know. I have a $2,500 charge from Party City on my credit card.
It's out of control, Mom.
Okay.
Mom, I pranked myself, Mom.
It's okay.
The ultimate prank was on Jimmy.
You pranked your future. You pranked your way out of that big scholarship.
No.
This one kicks ass. Bring watermelons to school.
Hell yes, Gallagher.
Got him.
This prank doesn't sound that crazy, but try to get a lot of people to bring at least 2 watermelons to school, then have them leave them all over the school. Your school will be covered in watermelons.
Now, this assumes that you're of an age to purchase your own watermelons, right? Because this prank carries the much more difficult step of convince your parents you need to take 2 watermelons to school.
Yeah, well, home ec.
Yeah, okay, but play that out, Griffin. Like,
Mom, I need to bring 2 watermelons to school for home economics.
What are you guys doing in class? What are you using them for?
Chubby twins. Chubby twin babies.
We're taking care of babies, and
we're taking care of 2 extremely heavy babies at the same time.
Our teacher wants to teach us a very specific lesson about responsibility.
Yeah. And
also, we have to provide the watermelons.
They're in cahoots with gym teacher who wants us to get fucking yoked. So we got to carry these 2 big watermelons around.
Well, then what do I pay taxes for? Shouldn't the school provide the watermelons, young Jimmy?
We know the state of things.
Oh, God, that's a good point. System. You're right. If you bring that up to your parents, like, well, I just know that when Miss Doris asked, she was in tears because she was like, I'm sorry, we can't provide the melons.
I'm sorry. That makes me so sad. Wrap your principal's car in plastic wrap, whatever. Use toilet paper to cover the front of your school for a classic prank. Yeah, that's awesome.
Fuck, what? That's a lot of toilet paper.
Yeah, well, this one, get your friends to help you cover the football field in plastic forks. The most trouble I ever saw anyone get in at my high school was a group of kids who forked the football field, and they forked it fucking good. And like they had to miss, like the team had to miss at practice that day.
Oh, the worst thing that could happen.
That's the worst thing that could happen at a high school. Not the 15-person fight I saw on the first day of my freshman year.
Well, that's how you,
how'd you count that fast?
Yeah,
what?
How could you even count that?
Well, 5 of them were teachers who waited in and then I think got caught up in the moment.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that if you get the opportunity to pop a kid, it's like your dream.
So,
and then the prince showed up and said, noble blood breaks to new mutiny. And he separated the houses. And it was awesome. Fucking thing.
Hey, here's just one quick question in the community Q&A. Could I go into the bathroom and go on my phone and call 911?
Could you?
You could.
Yeah. You could do a lot of things.
Way better go in the bathroom and then call your teacher from the bathroom and say, like, I'm the principal and you're fired. And you should put on Aladdin and let him watch Aladdin.
That's awesome.
Hey, do you still have that copy of Jumanji in Spanish? Just put that on. Anyways, cool. I'm the principal and I got to go fart in the cup and smell it.
That's all time. You could do a Mission Impossible diarrhea poison and put that in the principal's cup. And then when he's like, "Oh, I gotta go, I'm so sick," you go into the principal's office.
I was just gonna smell my farts, but then it turned into diarrhea.
Yeah, and then you get on the secret mic he has that gets on the PA, and you're like, "What's up, everybody? It's me, Principal Stink." And
Isn't it weird growing up what we did, where the only way you understand the product X-Lax as a magical chocolate that makes people poop.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times we saw X-Lax growing up as kids being snuck into teachers' mugs and babysitters' sandwiches, and it instantly made them just like poop their brains out forever?
Is that not how it works?
I never saw anyone in incredible gastrointestinal distress because of like horrific constipation, and then they take X-Lax and then they're like, oh, thank goodness. I'm glad I took that X-Lax intentionally.
Do you think that there was ever like a important business meeting at X-Lax HQ where they're like, do we need to get out in front of this?
Yeah.
We need to start like a public health campaign, right? Where it's just like, listen, I know what you all think, right? X-Lax is the diarrhea medicine, but that's not true. We have there's a lot of benefits.
More specifically, it's the chocolate that makes you shit forever.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. There needs to be like a Tide Pod Make Good campaign where Tide got in trouble because they made the most delicious looking candy-shaped objects ever, and then had to come out and be like, it isn't candy. I know we were having a lot of fun here, but you could die. And just have X-Lax get out there and be like, look, I know we even made it chocolate, the most delicious thing.
We get it.
But
we get
it's,
we get it.
Please, no more jokes. This is serious diarrhea medicine. It's serious. Stop
Dad, I just got home from school, and when I told them what you did for a living, they all laughed. It's not funny. My job helps people. I'm like a doctor.
It's extremely serious diarrhea medicine.
I make the dookie medicine that helps people who can't dookie.
I make the chocolate that helps you fudge.
Anyway.
I've been trying to pitch that as a new slogan, but so far it's not getting any traction.
Fudge.
This has not been our brightest hour.
That's pretty sad considering we're only 35 minutes in.
Oh, no. Okay, well, let's go to the money zone. That's usually a good palate cleanser.